Hello everyone, I am Jitendra. In this video, we will learn about Microsoft Teams and SharePoint, and I will explain clearly how they actually work behind the scenes. By end of this video, you will know where your files really live and how Team and SharePoint connect to each other. To make all of this easy to follow, we are going to use analogy of university and hotel throughout the entire video. Let's begin. What is Microsoft 365 tenant? Imagine a large hotel chain, multiple hotels in a different cities, each one running independently, but they all belong to the same parent company, follow the same rules, and operate within the same secure management system. Guest records from one hotel chain never appear on a rival chain system. The boundary is absolute in Microsoft 365. That parent hotel chain is called a tenant. One hotel chain, one tenant, one secure boundary. Let's take another analogy. Imagine a university. Multiple schools work under the same university. Each school works independently, but they all belong to the same university, follows the same rules, and operate within the same secure system. A tenant is simply your organization's own private secure space inside Microsoft 365. Everything we discuss in this video, every team, channel, every file, every conversation lives inside that one secure boundary. Nothing crosses over to another organization, just as the university students' records never appear on another university's system. In Microsoft 365, that university is called a tenant. One university, one tenant, one secure boundary. To access SharePoint within your organization's Microsoft tenant, sign in to your Microsoft account by visiting the link m365.cloud.microsoft. Here you will find the app launcher. Alternatively, if you are already on any Microsoft 365 page, click on the app launcher, the 9 dots icon on top left corner. From the list of apps, select the SharePoint. If you do not see SharePoint in this app list, click on More Apps, locate the SharePoint and select it. This will take you to the SharePoint's homepage where you can view all the SharePoint sites that you have access to. For this demonstration, I have opened a SharePoint team site called Business Management. What is Microsoft Team in SharePoint and Microsoft Teams app? A team is a dedicated workspace for a group of people who work together. A department, a school, a project group, or a committee. Within that hotel chain, each individual hotel works independently. It has its own staff, its own guests, its own day-to-day operations, completely independent from another hotel in a same hotel chain, even though they all belongs to the same parent company. In Microsoft 365, each individual hotel is what we call a team. Each team has its own conversations, its own files, and its own calendar, just as each hotel runs its own operations independently within the chain. At a university, you might have a team for business school, a team for engineering school, or a team for health school. To create a new team site, click Create Site in the SharePoint homepage, then select Team Sites. A new team can be created from SharePoint or from the Teams app. Teams at university or in companies are created and managed mostly by the IT services. The moment a new team is created, either from SharePoint or Teams app, Microsoft automatically builds a complete set of connected resources such as Microsoft 365 Group, a SharePoint team site, a standard channel named General, a document library, and a shared calendar, and many other things. They appear fully connected the instant the team is created. What are channels? Now let's step inside one of schools and look at how it is organized. Even within a single school, not every space is open to everyone. The corridor notice board is accessible to all staff, students, and admin staff. But the staff room is accessible by lecturers. Admin room is reserved for admin staff. Now let's step inside one of these hotels and look at how it is organized. Even within a single hotel, not every space is open to everyone. The reception area is accessible to all staff and guests, but the banquet hall or file storage is usually reserved. You can only enter if you have been specifically invited. In Microsoft Teams, this different space inside a team are called channel. A channel is a dedicated area within a team with its own conversation, its own files, and its own purpose, just like different halls inside the same hotel. There are two types of channel. One is standard channel and private channel. The standard channel, think of this as a hotel reception area. The doors are open to everyone. Every member of staff and guest can walk in freely. If you belong to the hotel, you can automatically have access to the reception. In university context, think of it as a notice board. Every lecturer, student, and admin staff has access to the notice board. Standard channel works in the same way. Every member of the team automatically has access to every standard channel. Every team automatically includes one standard channel called general. It is always there from the moment the team is created. You can also create additional standard channels as needed. For example, notice board channel. And every team member will have access. Let's understand document storage of standard channel. When you create a standard channel, Microsoft does not build a new storage area. Instead, it simply creates a new folder inside Teams document library. The same shared storage the whole team already uses. So, if your team has a general channel and a notice board channel, you will find a folders named general and notice board sitting inside the same document library of the team. No new sites or no new storage systems are created. Just neatly organized folders all in one shared space. The second type of channel is a private channel. Think of this as a banquet hall or the executive meeting room. Or in university context, think of this as a staff room, admin office, or student area. Only specific members are allowed inside, and everyone else, even though they belong to the same hotel or same university, they do not have access. Private channel works in the same way. You choose exactly who has access. A private channel is visible only to the people you have specifically added. Other members of the team cannot see the conversations or files unless they have been explicitly included. Private channels are ideal when a smaller group within a team needs a confidential space to collaborate. For example, staff room for lecturers and banquet hall in a hotel. Now let's understand document storage inside a private channel. The banquet hall, being a restricted space, cannot share the same storage as the open lobby. The people who have access to the banquet hall are different from the people who use the lobby. Their documents need to be just as private as their conversations. Microsoft 365 solves this with a very important automatic action. Every time you create a private channel, Microsoft automatically creates a brand new, completely separate SharePoint site. dedicated solely to that private channel. This new site has its own document library, its own storage, and its own permissions, completely independent from the main team site. Let me say that again clearly because it is essential. A standard channel gets a folder inside the main team shared storage area. A private channel gets its own entirely separated SharePoint site automatically with restricted access matching the channel's membership. Same hotel chain, same hotel building, but the banquet hall has its own separate lockable storeroom that the rest of the hotel simply cannot enter. In business school, staff room being a restricted space has its own storage area and only lecturer can access it, separate from other students and admin staff. Let's look at where files and recordings are stored in Microsoft Teams chat. For both one-to-one chats and group chats, any file uploaded is stored in OneDrive of the person who uploads the file. Teams automatically share the files with the other chat participants. Similarly, when a meeting recording is started from a chat, the recording is stored in the OneDrive of the person who initiates the recording and shared with all participants who have access to the chat. So the simple rule is in the Teams chat, files and recordings are stored in the uploaders or recorders OneDrive and then shared with others. This is different from Teams channels where content is stored in SharePoint. Key takeaway: chat content lives in OneDrive, channel content lives in SharePoint. Here I have a team site for business management school. It is set up by our IT team. I can view it in the browser here or I can access it through the Microsoft Teams app where it appears under a team section as a team business management school. Same content, two different ways to access it. Team is the front end and SharePoint is the back end. Now in SharePoint site, if I click on a document tab, you will find a folder called General. When we create a team, automatically a default standard channel is generated by name General. If I open the Microsoft Teams app, under the business management team, there is a channel named General. It is by default created for every team. It is a standard channel, so every member of the team are automatically member of a general channel. Under this general channel, if I click on a shared tab, here you will find all the documents available under general channel. Same way in a SharePoint site, when you click a general folder, you will find all the documents belonging to that channel. In a Microsoft Teams app, inside a business management team, I can click three dot and click on add channel. Let's call this channel as a notice board. And as a channel type, I will click standard. Everyone on the team has by default access to this standard channel. You will see here new channel appears as a notice board. When I click on a shared tab, you will see the documents available in a notice board. I am creating a test Word document and rename it as a notice board. Let's close this document. You will find the document available inside the notice board channel. Let's see in a SharePoint. If we go to the SharePoint site, if we go under document section, you will find a new folder called notice board. This belongs to the notice board channel. And when we click here, you will see the newly created Word file called notice board. Now inside a Microsoft Teams app, you will find a new channel called as lecturer. Here it is asking to add members as it is a private channel. Right now I am skipping this. On every private channel, you will see a small icon of briefcase that indicates it is a private channel. In a shared document area, let's create a Word file and rename it as a lecturer. Let's close this. Under this private channel, you will find the document lecturer. Let's open the SharePoint site. Go to the home of SharePoint site. We can click on document. You will not find the lecturer folder as expected because it is a private channel, so it will not share the document library of the main team site. You can go on a team, click on a shared area. Under the three dots, you will find open in SharePoint. It has created an entire new team site called as business management-lecturer. Under that team site, under the document section, you will find the file lecturer. So now we have two different SharePoint site. One is business management and another is business management lecturer. By mistake, if someone is adding any document in a root directory of a main team, such as this orphan document, now it is not under any folder of a standard channel or any folder under the private channel. So such kind of document will not be visible inside the Teams app. So as a good practice, avoid uploading or creating any document inside the root directory of the main team site.